6. Outrage over a policy change by insurance giant Anthem has caused the company to back down. Anthem, Blue Cross and Blue Shield wanted to limit how long anesthesia can be used.
Yeah, a lot of people were talking about this over the past day. Connecticut has now stepped in to stop all of it. Our chief political reporter, Susan Raff, is here right now telling us what was done and what the impact could have been tonight. Susan?
Mark and Aaron, Anthem actually quietly announced this new policy last month, which triggered outrage from anesthesiologists. But yesterday, word apparently got out, and today there is pushback from Connecticut and has gotten some results.
A big change in course for Anthem. The insurance giant is reversing its policy to limit anesthesia coverage.
I thought it was a joke, honestly, outrageous that anybody had this idea.
This is the reaction from Connecticut's Attorney General.
What are you going to do, limit the number of Band-Aids I get now?
The policy would have covered Anthem's plans in Connecticut, New York, and Missouri, and would have limited anesthesia during surgeries and medical procedures. The only exclusion were those under 22 and maternity care. Connecticut State Comptroller oversees health insurance for hundreds of thousands of state employees and their families. A phone call Thursday got Anthem to back down.
This was scaring a lot of people. People were outraged, but they were really concerned about this policy. And I think the story of them reversing it is really about the story of people speaking up, using their voice, and knowing that that voice still really matters in Connecticut.
New York has also stopped this plan from going into effect. A spokesperson for Anthem says there has been significant widespread misinformation about an update to our anesthesia policy. As a result, we have decided to not proceed with this policy change. Much of the outrage started with anesthesiologists.
We're never surprised by what the insurance companies come up with.
Dr. Kenneth Stone has administered anesthesia for more than 2 decades.
We have to give anesthesia for as long as the case takes. If, for example, someone needs a gallbladder out and they're young and healthy, it might take 45 minutes. If they're older and sicker, it might take 2 or 3 hours.
As for this policy, it was set to take effect in February. The concern was this could have resulted in denials of coverage for patients who may need more anesthesia because their surgery was difficult, unusual, or if there was a complication. Susan Raff, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.